Hatton Garden, London's diamond district, with jewellery worth millions. Still there after the shoppers have gone. The perfect target for one last job. For a gang of grey-haired villains with a long history of notorious crimes to their names, the potential prize was just too hard to resist. 67-year-old Terry Perkins had already served more than a decade in jail. In 1983, he took part in a robbery on the headquarters of the Security Express in Shoreditch. A much younger Perkins and his gang got away with £6 million. The detective in charge back then remembers much was never recovered.
And any idea where the missing £4 million is?
No idea. We think we might know where some of it is, but it's a very small proportion.
More than 30 years on, how does the same detective feel about seeing Terry Perkins back in business?
Was flabbergasted, thinking that, you've done 11 years and got caught on a very good job, and here he is doing it again and thinking, well, am I going to get caught this time again? Without a doubt, having a look at the four main players, one for the road, pension.
This was meticulously planned. With a combined age of 444, the gang certainly had the know-how and the connections to pull off the Hatton Garden job. So confident, they were even at the scene of the crime. At the head of the gang, known as the Governor, Brian Reader, at 76, was the oldest. He knew the cost of failure. This was Reader being led into court in the 1980s. He was involved in the Brinks Mat robbery, convicted of handling some of the gold bullion stolen from the Heathrow warehouse. They got away with 7,000 bars packed into cardboard boxes.
Those boxes will weigh each in the region of 100 weight.
Many bars were never found, so why the need for another job?
For him to be there, I'm not quite sure what it displays, whether it shows some sort of arrogance that he could be there, or that he's just kind of infatuated with the criminal life, that he felt that he needed to be there.
One of the gang led detectives to this memorial in Edmonton Cemetery, where they found a hidden bag of jewellery. More was discovered under a second headstone.
The jewellery found at this North London cemetery accounts for some of the £5 million worth of goods recovered so far. But police believe at least 14 million was taken. These missing millions may well account for why seasoned criminals were prepared to take one more major risk.
It proved to be a job too far. The pensioners may not survive to enjoy any hidden stash, but surely one day their exploits will be replayed in Hollywood. Juliet Bremner, News at 10.